Tension builds. The back seat of the police car feels smaller than Malik expected, the metallic click of the door echoing in his chest. His hands are cuffed, but he's still trying to reason with the officers. "We've had enough of your excuses, kid. You're coming with us? You'll have your chance to explain everything at the station," said the officer. Malik's voice strained but firm. "I'm telling you, I had nothing to do with this. I wasn't there. I don't even know these kids." The officer ignores him. As the car drove through the streets, Malik's eyes dart to the side window. He sees the strip of shops from the accident 2 days back, the same stores where teenagers had been caught shoplifting. Memories of the chaos flood in. The sirens, the shouting, the smashed display cases. "Please, you're making a mistake. I can show you my side. I didn't resist anything. I just don't want to be wrongly accused." The second officer leaning closer. "Resisting is exactly what you're doing by arguing in the back of the car. Keep quiet, and maybe this will go easier." Malik swallows hard, feeling the weight of the cuffs biting into his wrists. He realizes that talking won't help now, but his mind races. How could he prove he was innocent? How could he make them listen before it's too late? The car pulls away from the curb, tires screeching slightly as it merges into traffic. Malik stares out the window, watching familiar streets blur past. Somewhere between fear and frustration, determination sparks in his chest. He refuses to let a misunderstanding define him. Muttering to himself, "I didn't do anything. I won't let them get away with this." The camera lingers on his clenched fists, the tension in his jaw, and the storm of thoughts behind his eyes. As the police lead him toward the station, the heavy metal door of the interrogation room clanged shut behind Malik. The room smelled faintly of disinfectant and old coffee. A single harsh light hung from the ceiling, casting shadows across his tense face. He sits at the table, still cuffed, as the first officer slams a file down in front of him. "We've been going over security footage from the stores in the area. Your description fits someone seen near the scene." Malik, pleading, "I don't even live near there. I wasn't involved in any shoplifting. You can ask anyone." Officer leaning forward. "Then why were you in the area 2 days ago? What were you doing?" Malik, "I was coming home from school. That's it. I don't even know these kids. They're teenagers, not me." The officers exchange skeptical glances. Malik's frustration builds as every word seems to bounce off them. He slams his hands on the table, rattling the cuffs. Voice rising, "I am not lying. You can't just pick someone at random and accuse them. I did nothing wrong. You're obstructing our investigation by lying and resisting. That's why you're here. End of story." Malik leans back, trying to catch his breath, knowing that shouting alone won't save him. The door opens with a sudden, authoritative click. Entering, calm but imposing. "What's going on here?" Both officers froze. Malik's eyes followed the chief of police. And as the figure approached, a sudden realization hit the room. Malik's posture shifted from tense to subtly confident. "Malik, standing slowly, I already told you. I didn't do anything. Maybe now you'll listen." The officers blinked, confused. Chief of police, looking sharply at the officers. "Do you know who this is?" A tense silence filled the room. Malik standing calm and politely. "This is my son," said the chief of police. The officers' faces turned red with shock and embarrassment. We didn't know," said the first officer. "Sir, we're sorry," said the second officer. Sternly, "This is a lesson in assumptions. Verify facts before acting." Malik gave a controlled nod and followed the chief out. The officers were left in stunned silence. The camera lingers on the officers' faces, their guilt palpable, as Malik exits. Here's a question for you. If you were accused of something you didn't do, how far would you go to prove it? And if the person accusing you was the very system meant to protect you, what would you do first? If stories like this inspire you, subscribe to see more stories like this on Yes, It Happened. For more true-to-life tales of strength, courage, and the hidden power within ordinary people, keep the conversation going.